YouTube, how's it going? It is your boy Jay Levs here, bringing you guys another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode. This is episode number 7. And today we start off the episode by sending our youth scout Frankie John to find some more up-and-coming talents in our youth academy. Now, if you guys know me, you guys know how much I love the youth academy in this game. So we're going to find a couple more up-and-coming talents as we send him to his home country of England for the next 6 months. And, of course, what would an episode be without a game versus Manchester City? If you guys have seen the episodes over the last, 2 or 3 videos, you would know that we've had a bit of a high-scoring affair against the Citizens. So can we do it again? Well, we're about to find out as we make a couple of changes to our 11 going into that game. Hopefully to come away with a win to send ourselves into the next round. Can that be done? We're about to go find out. It's a beautiful day out in Manchester. The thing about the Etihad is, like I've said plenty of times before, you gotta look out for their high attacking press. So, can we do that? We gotta look out for that. So the game starts 17 minutes in. We look to get the ball back early and score early. An early goal here means everything. Tielemans looks to find a knocky, gets intercepted. De Bruyne up to Doyle, whoever he is. Finds Bernardo. Bernardo, look at that for a ball. Finds Raheem Sterling. And he goes and chips Kasper Schmeichel to make it 1-0 to them. And I'm like, come on, boys, you got to attack. Get that ball back. Indeed, he does get it back. Finds Yuri Tielemans. Tielemans, arguably our player of the year so far. Finds Dennis Pryatt. Dennis, ball roll, finds Inaki. Inaki stops Croquetas and fires it into the back of the net. And just like that, their lead has lasted a total of about 10 in-game minutes. And I'm thinking at this point, we can do this, you know. We can do this. But can we actually get it done, though, is the question. As Aguero finds his way on the ball, finds Raheem Sterling in all of that space, and you just know that Raheem Sterling is not going to miss those as he goes and celebrates with the Citizen fans. And we are going into the break 2-1 down.
And there it is, the half-time
so, what? At the end of the first half, you're probably thinking, surely we got to make some sort of change into this. Because Man City, they know how to keep the ball. They also know how to take advantage. And having said that, we only had one shot, and it went in. So, here we go. Dennis Pryatt. What are we going to do here? We're going to find Demarai Gray. Finding Dennis again. Dennis up to Vardy, who loves a goal against Man City. Finds Demarai. Look at him in all that space. Croquetas. Blocked by Fernandinho. I don't know how he's even still moving. He finds Vardy. Plays it back to Demarai. Look at that for footwork. And a big save there from the American Zach Steffen. But can we get something back? As Vardy finds Hamza. Hamza to Dennis. Dennis gets knocked off the ball, but indeed he wins it back. He fights for the badge. Demarai Gray, little back heel, finding Dennis Pryatt, who scores it and sends us into the replay. And look at him. Look at the traveling away fans. They are just absolutely loving life. And with that, the game ends in a 2-2 draw and forces a replay. I said it once, and I'm going to say it again. Dennis Pryatt has been arguably one of the more underappreciated players that we have at Leicester City, and I think is going to be someone that will carry us in terms of coming in off the bench. I want him to be like Manchester United's version of Juan Mata, where he doesn't complain, he gets the job done when he needs to. As you can see, we actually reject Manchester City, who offered only £54.5 million. Like, what are they thinking? Selling our best player to a club that already beat us. Like, well, what are they thinking? And just a couple days after that, we're going to offer for James Maddison from Bayern Munich for 47.7 mil. But I think we could have gotten between, I believe, 52 and 76, as you can see on your screens. And they offered us 47. So why they did that is beyond me. And if we couldn't have enough Manchester City, we go and face them in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell from the title, there is a possible goal of the season contender. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not just wait for it. You're probably wondering, well, why do you... That's why I led you guys up to the halftime whistle. Because literally, apart from 2 shots they had, we had nothing going forward. Same thing with them. It was just the battle of the defenses. And as you can see, we had nothing going forward. But here's where things really begin to kick off. As they find Aguero, beautiful footwork and a big save from Kasper Schmeichel. 35-year-old Kasper Schmeichel is doing the business for us. And if you thought that one save was good, well, wait for this. They go for goal and another big save from Eric Garcia. But, you know, sometimes you can only do so much. You can defend as well as you want, but there's just a time where they concede. Milik finds Ferran Torres. Torres plays it through the gap. And we're 1-0 down against Manchester City. You can see we paused it a little bit, took a bit of a breather, and we go again. Harvey Barnes finds Tielemans finding James Maddison. At this point, we're just looking for something to bring to the Etihad. Finds Inaki down the wing. Vardy into Maddison. Maddison back to Vardy. Look at the run from Sandro, busting it down the middle. And a big save again from Zach Steffen. I'm telling you right now, we could bring him in as a backup goalkeeper if you want me to. But ladies and gentlemen, this is why you've clicked on this video. Zach Steffen punches it away. Tielemans takes a touch, running fake shot, and bang! What was that? Yuri Tielemans, take a mother flippin' bow, my son. Look at this for a goal. He punches it away, takes a touch, does the running fake shot, takes another touch, and just absolutely curls it into the far corner. And this angle just makes it 10 times better. Oh my god. No chance for the keeps to save that one. And look at Tielemans. He's absolutely loving life. Tielemans definitely turns up in this video. We brought it back 1-1. You must have thought, oh, this must be it. But no, Tielemans on the ball now. Speaking of, Tielemans finds Maddison. Maddison into Vardy. Back to Tielemans. Tielemans to Tonali. To Maddison. The little bridge there from Maddison. Stops Croquetas and finesses that one into the far corner. And just like that, we are 2-1 up over the Citizens. And like I always say, we just seem to love scoring goals against Manchester City. It's just things you don't really expect us to do, but when they do, you absolutely lose your heads. James Maddison, have a bow, my son. His 3rd in the Carabao Cup. You must think, oh, you've got the win secured. Surely you don't go for it all the way. Well, boys, Timothy Castagna finding Tonali. Into Ndidi. Ndidi drills it to Inaki. Inaki into Ricardo Pereira. Finds himself free as a bird down the right-hand side. Plays it to Inaki. Inaki ball roll. Finds Vardy and wins us the game in the first leg. Jamie Vardy. I'm going to say, I said it once and I'll say it again. Jamie Vardy loves having a party, especially when it's in Manchester. Look at that ball roll, little lofted pass, finding Vardy. Zach Steffen stands no chance. And he just wangs that one into the back of the net. And with that, lead brings us 3-1 up in the first leg of the Carabao Cup. And it's just things like this that shows that we can do it against the best teams. It just shows that with Manchester City on, I guess it also shows that Man City aren't as feared as teams make it out to be. So, moving on, outside of that game, we put some players onto the loan list. Now we've got a game against 6th place Newcastle, which we are going to be ending up simming. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we come away with a victory in that one. And we don't. We came away with a 2-2 draw. I don't know if you saw that very, very quickly. But playing Man City 3 times in the same episode. Like, have you ever seen that? 3 times in the same episode, but it's gonna get crazier. I'm telling you now, just watch through this. Just watch through. Raheem Sterling on the ball. Sterling, ball roll, finds Aguero. Big block there from Soyuncu, and Schmeichel picks it up there. He looks to roll that one out to Soyuncu. Finds Castagna. Ball looks to send that through, but gets deflected away from Walker. And just look at this attack. Look at this foreign attack. Tielemans. Ball roll, Megs Walker. Then finds Harvey Barnes on a bit of a run. He stops, cuts back inside. Wait for it. Finds Tielemans. Tielemans finding Vardy. Little bridge there. Ball roll. Does Ruben Diaz a right new one. And finds the back of the net. Jamie Vardy. He loves scoring against Manchester. Look at that. Little bridge, ball roll. Does Ruben Diaz a complete new one. Just fires that into the back of the net past the outstretched arms of the Brazilian Ederson. And 1-0 up against the Citizens. Get in there, Jamie Vardy. Now moving on to a couple minutes, I think like 10 minutes after that, Walker now goes forward, finding Fernandinho, who's just drained on stamina, finding Foden, plays that one over, and we're just defending well at this point. Look at this, Harvey Barnes, little fake shot there, look at this, finds Vardy, dinks that one over, finds Harvey Barnes, he's in and away, and he knows how to find the back of the net. Look at him. He's doing the old man celebration. He doesn't want to carry Leicester City any longer than he has to. But Harvey Barnes, look at this. Barnes making the run. Vardy making the pass. And Barnes with a beautiful, beautiful finesse finish to make it Leicester City 2, Manchester City 0. And if you thought that was it, no. Maddison going forward, finds the run of Harvey Barnes somehow. I meant that to go for Vardy. He cuts that one back. Finds Sandro, finding Tielemans, and you know the rest. Tielemans loves to score goals, and he just keeps doing it as if it's no one's business. And funnily enough, that is how the game ends. We get one over on Pep yet again, as Harvey Barnes, Yuri Tielemans, and Jamie Vardy have themselves a field day as we knock out Manchester City in the FA Cup third round. It's just things you'll love to see if you're a Leicester City fan. As you can see, we were just clinical in front of goal. 5 shots, 5 on target, but we put 3 in the back of their net. Arguably one of our more impressive performances if you don't count that Southampton game where we beat them 8-0. And speaking of Southampton, we actually have them up next, currently in 4th place, definitely fighting it out for that top 4 position. And if things keep going the way they are, then I believe we will be just fine, and we will secure, hopefully, a Champions League spot coming up in the next, hopefully at the end of this season. So now I realized something as we continue to get offers, as we get one for Yuri Tielemans from Barcelona. And that's when I realized that he had a £73 million release clause. And I'm like, Tielemans has arguably been one of our best players this season. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want anyone triggering that release clause. So I'm like, you know what? Let's renew his contract. Let's see what he wants from us. And hopefully take away that release clause. We've given him that, we asked for important, we've given him that crucial anyway. We're going to keep hold of him for, I think, the next 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. We do indeed. Actually, no, we actually upped that to a 3-year contract, so it's here basically for the rest of this save. And now we offer him what he's already on, which is $80K a week. And he's happily accepting that with an extra $300K signing bonus, which is, hey, it's fine by me. We've got the money. We may as well use it in the right places. Now we've got this game against Southampton. Can we somehow repeat what we've done? No. Yes, we can. So in the space of 2 games, we've beaten Southampton 10-1. Which is just absolutely crazy. And then I realized here that Jose was a bit low on stamina. So we've subbed him out for Jose Perez. Now this is against bottom of the table Brighton. And we come away with a 1-1 draw thanks to another goal from Yuri Tielemans. And speaking of Brighton, that's who we play next in the 4th round of the FA Cup. As we are still getting more offers for our players, which is just something I don't want to be doing at the moment. But as you can see, you still have about 30 million left in the transfer budget. And this is where I quickly realized something. If Kasper Schmeichel goes down with an injury, we don't have that many other options for a goalkeeper. So I've placed a couple onto the shortlist, the likes of Livakovic, Dragovski, and Radu. So if you guys can let me know in the comments, do we bring in a backup goalkeeper in case Kasper Schmeichel goes down? That's up to you. So that's going to do it for this video. I really, really hope you enjoyed this. Playing Man City 3 times and winning both of them, but drawing 1. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. I love you guys. Peace.